Ho, ho! You know what time it is?
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. Be with you at the Wonder Clubhouse. Be with you. Well, hello there, yummy ice cream. Oh, and hello there to you too. Welcome to the clubhouse. It's me, Manny, and I'm so happy you're here today. I told Kai I would help him with the ice cream sundae party plan. One of my jobs for the party is to be an ice cream scooper. So I thought I better start practice scooping. I have this big tub of yummy vanilla ice cream to use for practicing. Oh, and this big spoon. Let's scoop. Man, this is harder than I thought. This ice cream is really hard, and this spoon isn't working. Do you see something else I could use? The ice cream scoop? Great idea! Here we go. Let's scoop. Wow, this ice cream is really, really hard. And this scoop isn't working either. I know what I can try. I can use this shovel. Surely it'll scoop this hard ice cream. Not even the shovel can scoop this hard ice cream. I might have to wait for it to soften up a bit, but I want to practice scooping now.
Ho, ho!
Hey, it's Ollie.
Hello, Manny. Ho, ho! Having some trouble, are you?
Hi, Ollie. I sure am. I told Kai I would help him with the ice cream sundae party plans by scooping the ice cream. But the ice cream is much too hard to scoop. I've tried everything.
That does sound hard. It's true. I have a story about someone else with a hard thing to do. Just listen to this story. Just follow me through. Ho, ho.
Follow me through. Follow me through. Who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Okay, Stormy Jane, you can come out of your doghouse now. I know it was hard to wait in there, but the rain has stopped and you can come out and play. Good girl. Oh, hi friends. I'm Carrie the dog walker and this is my best dog, Stormy Jane. I have a great story for you about someone who did something very hard. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. This is Joseph. Joseph trusted God's plan. Joseph worked at a big palace in Egypt for a man named Potiphar. Stormy Jane, you're not Potiphar. Get out of the story, silly dog. That's better. While Joseph worked at the palace, he tried to do a good job. If Potiphar told him to get food, Joseph got him food. If Potiphar said the floors needed sweeping, Joseph swept. Joseph did whatever Potiphar told him to do, and Joseph trusted God's plan for him. Then one day, somebody said Joseph did something very wrong. Everyone say, "Oh no! Oh no!" But Joseph didn't do it. Joseph was sent to jail anyway. Ugh, that would be very hard. Joseph didn't do anything wrong, but he was put in jail. Now at this point in the story, we might wonder if God really had a plan, because this was so hard for Joseph. But Joseph knew God loved him, and Joseph knew God was always with him. And so even though things were hard, Joseph trusted God's plan. Do you want to hear what Joseph did even though it was hard? Well, while he was in jail, Joseph helped the other people in there. The guards saw him doing such a good job, they even put him in charge. Joseph trusted God's plan, and God's plan for Joseph isn't done yet. There's a lot more of Joseph's story to tell. I love this story. because it teaches us that we can trust God even when things are hard. Because God loves us, God's with us, and God's got a plan for us. Oh, hey, Ollie. Ollie, tell me, who has a plan for you?
God has a plan for me. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who has a plan for you?
God has a plan for me. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time. Bye.
So there's your story. It's all true. Joseph was in a hard place, but he trusted God's plan to see him through.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, what a great story. Joseph was having a hard time, but he knew he could trust God's plan. Joseph knew that God loved him and was always with him. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good. You know what? This ice cream is still too hard to scoop, but I can be a helper while I wait and put up the rest of these decorations. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hi, kids! All right, can you tell where we are today? It's kind of silly. We are in
My back.
the bathtub. Do you know why? Look, I found a mermaid. Look at this mermaid tail. Isn't that silly? We are sitting in the bathtub doing this video because we thought, well, why not? Because when you homeschool or do things at home, you can do silly things like this. Because of this mermaid tail. Like dress up like a mermaid. Isn't that fun? Do any of you guys dress up? It's fun, right? To dress up? Well, in our story today, our true story from the Bible, who did we hear about? Noel, do you remember who we heard about? What was his name that we heard about? I'm going to show you a picture. Maybe you'll remember. Oh, what was his name? Noel, do you remember? Joseph. This is Joseph. We heard about Joseph. Like we heard about last week, we heard about Joseph and his coat of many colors. Did you guys make a coat of many colors for Joseph?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. And this week we heard about Joseph and how, remember last week he got taken off. After he got put in that big hole, he got taken off. And so he started to work at the palace. He started to work at the palace for him. And then he got accused of something that was not his fault, that he didn't do. But he trusted God's plan, and he ended up where? Even though he ended up in jail. Even though he was innocent, he didn't do anything wrong. Well, he trusted God's plan, and while he was in jail, he did such a good job.
My tail caught a little.
Helping. Her tail's causing some wind, and it's flapping my papers everywhere. And while he was in jail, he did such a good job. They put him in charge. And we heard that Joseph's story's not done. Last week we heard about his coat and how his brothers got jealous, which that happens. And Joseph got taken away. And then this week we heard about how Joseph went to the palace and worked, and he loved God and was so trusting in God's plan, but he ended up in jail. But our parent cue that you can download off our website right here for week 2 talks about the Bible story that you can find in Genesis and how I can trust God's plan. We can trust God's plan no matter what, right? So you need to print up on our website, you'll print a picture of Joseph. And then you can take either a paper plate or what we did here, we did a piece of paper.
And then?
And what are these lines? What are those for, Noelle?
I don't know.
Well, that's the jail. We drew lines to make it look like jail. And you could do a piece of a paper plate too, but you glued Joseph in the middle of it. So
to look like the jail?
So Noelle colored Joseph. glued him in the middle of it. Then we folded it open and made it look like a jail. And it says, God has a plan for me. Who has a plan for you?
God has a plan for me.
God has a plan for us. And you know what? Right now, we kind of might look around and think, God, I'm scared. Look at all the fires. Look at all the different things going on. Some of you might have had to evacuate or know somebody who did. And we have been praying for everybody. And you might think, God, what's going on? But the amazing, wonderful, great thing is that God has a plan for us. We never know what's going to happen. Only God does, right?
Yeah.
And God has a plan for us. I didn't know I was going to get back in the bathtub today and sit with a mermaid. Look at this mermaid that I found. I had no idea. Look at that. And I have a mermaid Noel. All right, kids, we hope that you have a great week. And remember, God has a plan for you. And we're praying for you, and we love you. And if you need anything, please, please reach out. We hope that you have a great week. Bye.